I don't even know what this
is
is.
a Singapore cane on a pole match.
I think this is nothing but sour grapes out of the Duncan Aleem camp. Sour grapes! Sour grapes! Because he's embarrassed that he lost last month to the man who's about to enter the fight. You realize that? You understand what happened last month, Jason, don't you?
Yeah, I understand that Brian Neal had to use everything under the sun and choke another human being out to score a victory.
Oh, so since when are you all about the what you can and can't do in wrestling? You're at H2O for fuck's sake.
I can have
when are rules established here? Come on, let's be real. This guy did what
doesn't
he
matter
had
if
to
rules
do.
are established or not, MLJ. It's about my personal feelings. If I had
what he had to do in order to win the match, in order to get the fat envelope from the pay window.
Yeah, and that makes you some real big man now, doesn't it?
It makes you the richer guy. It makes you the more successful guy. When you send in the results to Willie Apter and the goddamn Pro Wrestling Illustrated,
Yeah,
what's it going to say?
By the way, those magazines are dead. And
What's it
going to
say? Brian Neal defeated Duncan Aleem. That's what it's going to say. Yeah, he can appeal to the people with the Bone Thugs and Harmony as much as he wants, but it's still going to be written on Bob McGee's Pro Wrestling Between the Sheets 2000.com website. Brian Neal defeated Duncan Aleem. And you know what? What happened last month is going to happen this month. That's what's going to go down, Jason.
Well, the Soul Survivor's got the crowd behind him here. He's ready. He's ready to end this once and for all.
He better be ready to win. That's what's going to happen. Let me tell you, Brian Neal.
Yeah, you know who already lost Brian Neal with his haircut? You know what I'm trying to say. He obviously lost a bet to get that pissant little haircut.
I think he looks great.
You would.
Looks better than that high top fade that Duncan Aleem's got going on.
I think that's a perfectly reasonable haircut that I would see at the barbershop.
I feel like he looks like he belongs in House Party 2.
And what's wrong with House Party 2?
It came out 30 years ago. Get with the times.
So is Brian Neal's haircut. I saw that at the Bada Bing.
Brian Neal got the most trend-setting haircut there is. He went to his barber and...
Brian Neal kneeling for the cane, and Duncan just throws him like he just is garbage.
You better watch out what you say about...
Oh, I'm so scared. What is Brian Neal going to do? Is he going to whack me?
Yeah, if he gets his hands on that Singapore cane, you better watch out. If he hears this, sheesh.
Yeah, I'm so concerned. As Duncan Aleem taking the fight to Brian Neal with those series of shots. Now going to go off the ropes. Oh, nobody home for the Yakuza kick. Now Brian again going to go for the cane. But again, the power of Duncan Aleem fighting Brian Neal off.
Don't you see how smart Brian Neal is? He keeps trying.
Oh, just took his head off on that clothesline. Yeah. What do you got to say now?
Well, he keeps trying to go for the kendo stick.
Yeah, and he shouldn't be now, should he?
Well, that's the whole purpose of it.
That sounds like a desperate man now, doesn't that to you?
The point is to beat your opponent.
Oh, and Neal gets sent into that match, Spencer. Remember, folks, no disqualifications in the Singapore cane on a pole match.
Well, why the hell is that?
Because the use of a Singapore cane is legal.
Well, that doesn't mean you can use a cage on the outside of the ring.
Yeah, well, you know, you can also use the members of our H2O faithful who are just chopping the ever-loving hell out of the real heel.
That's because this official, Nick Papagiorgio, doesn't know the damn rules of a professional wrestling match.
Oh, I think that one member has got him. Whoa, good shit, man.
They should throw him out.
For what?
Over enthusiastic participation.
Now Brian Neal stomping away at Duncan. Nice sentiments exactly.
What?
You hear what they're saying? That's what I thought.
Well, why would you be sentimental, Matt?
Because I have a problem with a dude that throws away a 7-year friendship all just for the almighty dollar.
You know what? Sometimes you gotta
rake in the eyes. Oh no! Oh, that might have knocked
his tooth out.
Yeah, that might have knocked some of Duncan Aleem's teeth out.
There you
that
go.
leaping knee right to the face. Unfortunately, Duncan Aleem might have to get some dental work after this show.
Listen, sometimes in wrestling you gotta do what you gotta do in order to get ahead. Brian Neal said Duncan Aleem, that friendship was holding him back. And the only thing Brian Neal knew what to do at that point.
And now Neal stomping away at the arm.
Out of him.
Stomping away at the arm of Duncan, driving the knee to the elbow and the shoulder. You know, Duncan's not gonna be able to climb any ropes if he doesn't have a bad wing on him.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I hate to say it is smart strategy from Brian Neal.
Why do you hate to say that?
Because I don't want to say anything good about Brian Neal.
Well,
How about that?
with that?
Just like you don't want to say anything good about Duncan Aleem.
Duncan Aleem.
That's what I thought.
You know, he's a good fighter, but you know what?
DDT!
I'll tell you this, he doesn't have as enough fight as Brian Neal.
Well, that's really real class act with Brian Neal.
You don't have to have class in this sport. You just have to.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that by who.
Speaking of class, listen to these people in Williamstown.
Now that's class.
Ain't class, that's crass.
Well, guess what? Guess what? Fight fire with fire.
Where the hell do these people go to school?
And now you're questioning their educational ability?
You're idiots out here. They're supporting Duncan
One,
Aleem over
two.
Brian Neal. Come on, Papa.
No, I think
G.
they're very smart, educated
what?
individuals.
Smart to what?
Smart to know that Brian Neal is a scumbag who turned his back on his best friend.
It doesn't matter as long as he comes up victorious in the end. What are these people, the friendship police?
Duncan Aleem firing bad. There you go, Duncan. Forearms. Off the ropes. Bill. It's over. Sunset flip. No.
Hey.
Duncan throws off. Oh. Whoa. Right in the face.
Yeah. There you go. Now what do you have to say about that?
Well, why isn't your man going for the Singapore cane? Yeah, he's too worried about the audience. The audience is getting in his head.
Well, maybe if they would shut up for a second.
Well, maybe if your boy isn't so thin-skinned to worry about what the audience has to say.
What are you talking about my boy being thin-skinned? First of all, I got many issues with this. Well, let's leave it at that.
You have no issues with a low blow, right?
Of course not. There's no disqualifications in this match.
Now you want to bring no disqualifications, okay.
There's no disqualifications in this match, so everything goes.
Regardless, Duncan firing bad now with the chops. Off the ropes. This time hits the running Yakuza kick. The old song goes, if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again.
Come on!
Duncan's all fired up, all right to the eyes.
Left himself wide open.
Yeah, for more cheating.
Doesn't matter. Cheating? There's no such thing as cheating in a no disqualification match.
Yeah,
no
even Papa G's
disqualification.
getting sick of it.
Yeah, Papa G can get sick of himself if he looks himself in the mirror.
Oh, there you go. Fight fire with fire, Duncan. Now that was perfectly fine. Well, wait a minute, Brian going for the... Oh my God, German suplex off the turnbuckles as Brian Neal had his hands on the cane. Good night.
Should have been a disqualification right there.
What was the disqualification?
Brian Neal had his hands on the cane.
So?
Well, that's the point of this match. You retrieve the cane,
You have to have full advantage of it.
He would have been able to have full advantage of it. He wasn't yanked off at the top rope with a German suplex. That's not fair.
Oh yeah, it's totally fair.
You gotta be kidding me.
Now Duncan Aleem. Watch out, watch out. Oh, it runs into the elbow, and that just cleaned Brian Neal's clock. This is your chance, Duncan. Go for the cane.
Oh, now go for the cane.
Oh, no, oh, no. Oh, Duncan landed hard on the outside.
Of course he did. Clumsy.
Yeah, he would be knocked off if somebody knocks him off, yeah. And now Brian Neal, oh, he's got the cane.
Better go get that cane.
Yeah, talk about clumsy. Oh, and across the back.
He put that cane
Oh,
right
wait a
there.
minute. That just fired Duncan Aleem up. That just woke him up.
He put that cane right where he wanted it to be.
Oh, off the head.
Right in the head. You see that?
That time off the skull.
Ain't fired up now, is he? I know how that feels. It sucks.
Oh, and again across the back. Oh, now to the ribs.
Ryan Neal gonna lay waste to Duncan Aleem with that Singapore cane, the kendo stick.
Duncan, you got to dig down deep. Oh, he caught it. He caught it. Oh, now Brian Neal, now you're in trouble. Now you're in a whole heap of trouble. Uh-oh, Duncan's got the cane. Boot to the face. Now it's time for some target practice. Swing, batter, swing. Whoa, big miss.
Yeah, just as good as the Phillies.
You watch your damn mouth.
Yeah, they suck, and so do
Wait,
you.
springboard. Oh, yeah! Yeah! Long drive. Watch this, baby. Out of here. And again. How's that feel, Brian Neal? How's it feel to throw away all those friendship for that?
Gotta get out of
And
this.
now,
Gotta
run
get out of
across. Air raid crash. 1, 2, yeah! Duncan Aleem has done it! He has finally put an end to his rivalry with the real heel Brian Neal. That is poetic justice. And now Brian Neal has to tuck tail and run to wherever.
Yeah, don't sound so happy about it, huh?
Sleazy club he came from in North Jersey.
Yeah, you better watch how you're talking about these wrestlers out here.
Go back to the Pine Barrens.